Today, we are going to go on an incredible trip, and it's going to take us a couple of days. I recorded this next segment of our show over a few days to show you what Lag BaOmer is like in Israel. It's not like any other day. For weeks, children prepare, they gather wood, and we're going to go see what their piles of wood look like before Lag BaOmer starts. Then we're going to see how they put up their wood and construct the bonfire before it starts. And then we're going to wait till nighttime, and then we're going to go see the real bonfires. This is going to be an exciting time. So I want you to buckle up, pay attention, watch, be excited, get to see great things, and you're going to love this trip to Lag BaOmer in Israel. Enjoy.
Okay, so you can see that all of these kids are gathering wood and they're putting these piles of wood together, and they put them on their parents' cars. They tie them on the roofs. You can see it's on the roof of their car, and they're putting massive piles of wood together, and they collect them for weeks and then find a spot. You see, this is like a whole empty area where no one has to worry. And they collect them for weeks, so if there's a big fire, it's not going to spread anywhere because there's just dirt around. And then they put all their wood together. Let's see if we can zoom in even more. You can see they put all the wood together. And then on Lag BaOmer, what they're going to do is they're going to come out here and they're going to make huge fires. And hopefully we'll be able to watch them. Because right now, when I'm filming this, it's not Lag BaOmer yet. But you can see all the kids and how excited they are. And their parents are helping them. And this is what they do all over Israel. All over there is different piles of wood. And everybody puts all their wood together. And then they bring marshmallows. And they bring hot dogs. And they're even going to stay up all night long. All night long. Even these little kids, look how little these kids are. Their parents are going to let them stay up all night long. And so they can have their fire. And what's so beautiful about this is that they're going to leave their wood here. And nobody is going to come and steal their wood because everybody respects each other. And if you see a pile of wood, you know that somebody worked very hard to get that wood there. So nobody's going to take it. Isn't this cool? So soon we're going to see piles of wood all over this whole area. Okay, so these kids, you see them, they've been working really hard to make sure that on Lag BaOmer they're going to have a huge bonfire. You look at all this wood that they collected. They went everywhere and they collected this wood from all over the place, from construction sites and different places. And they brought it all here, and when it's really hot out, they'll bring it, and look what they built over here for themselves. Okay, look at this. So they can sit, they're gonna light these fires, and there's a couple of bonfires, and they put down all this different wood together. You see they're all sitting here already enjoying, and they have a shade here for the sun. They brought couches, they're gonna sit here tonight, and they're gonna barbecue on these fires. Okay, see like all this wood, and you see how they build the fires, how they put the wood together. They pile it together so that it's all, when you light on the bottom, it's going to be strong on the bottom, and then the fire will go all the way up. And they use these things also to build the fire. These are the favorites of all kids to have these. These are used when they ship things to different places. They use these. So these are made out of wood, and these are great for having a fire, because you don't have to take like all of these little pieces of wood. Like you see here, there's a lot of little pieces of wood, so it's much harder to collect all these little pieces of wood, and much easier to have these big flats of wood. That's much easier. Okay, and then see like this is Yosef, and he helps them out. And if you look, we're gonna look at one more down here. Look how high this one is. And you can see we're getting closer to it. And this one's gonna have, it's not as large as the other pile, but this one's fire is gonna go really high into there. You see a little truck that the town has that helps the kids bring the wood because it's really hot out. So it's much easier. You see the kids climb the mountains all over to go find the wood and bring the wood. And these are their counselors, right? They're called madrichim here in Israel. And they help the kids. And tonight they're going to stay up late. And everybody stays up really, really late. And you see they have rocks all around to make sure the fire doesn't spread. And then look how tall this is going to be tonight, all the way up. The fire is going to be, going to start the fire down here. And it's going to go all the way up. Be very, very exciting. Now we are a couple of hours before Lag BaOmer starts. And I want to show everybody. I can zoom in. And you can see all the different bonfires that are being set up by kids all over. Big ones, small ones, so many different bonfires. You can see piles of dirt ready, and everybody is all excited, even all the way out there. If you look all the way out there, you can see somebody running by a bonfire over there. And look at this whole valley tonight, when we come out, is going to be filled with fires, bonfires all over the place. It is going to be incredible. And you can see all the kids just getting ready, and soon there will be fires everywhere over here. Pretty incredible. Okay, now it is a couple of hours later, and you can see all of those piles of wood have been lit on fire. And you can see there are bonfires all over, and you can hear all the kids. Let's see if we zoom in, if we could see. Okay, you can see that there's all the kids standing around. We're gonna go look at some of the bonfires and see some of the things that are going on and how cool it is. You can see, look at that big, huge bonfire just went up. Look at that. Look how big that is. You can see the kids are standing far away from it. This is very, very cool. And you can see there's even cars driving on this big field, and everybody's having fun. And you can see all the way over there are more bonfires and more cars coming down, everybody coming to look at the different fires. And now we're gonna go check them out. Okay, now it is an hour later, and now look at all the fires here. It is pretty crazy. Let's zoom in on each one. Here you can see, look at that. Okay, and then this one from far away, see all the kids away. And then this, there they have 3. Look at that, 3 fires. And one over there, let's zoom out so you can see, look at this. So many different fires. Each fire is a different class. So like, one of them is the 1st grade, one of them is 2nd grade, one of them is 3rd grade. And you can hear there's music. This is a lot of fun. So much fun. So much fun. Look at that, 3 fires. That is pretty amazing. That's it for Lag BaOmer this year. Okay, we are at the bonfires. You can see all the kids around. Everybody having a great time. And look at this big fire. But there are fires everywhere. Watch this. You can hear the music playing. People have food. Kids are having a great time. Now look over here. We're gonna go see some more fires. There are big, great fires over here. We're gonna go look at. Okay, here we go. We're going around to see all the fires. Look at this. You see these great fires that we've got here. And you see they're making marshmallows. So the kids are making marshmallows. Look at this. Look how much fun that is. Look at that. Little sticks. They're making marshmallows. And now let's go over. You see how much fun all the kids are having? This is like a ton of fun. You see, his mother's making marshmallows on a long stick. Look at this, how big this fire is coming up here. Look at these fires. Look at this. They're still throwing sticks in. Look at this. All the kids are having an amazing time. You can see they've got tables with food. And look at these kids. They're throwing stuff into the fire. Watch what this boy's about to do. He took the stick, and what's he gonna do? Whoa! this is their parents making sure they're safe. But this is what Lag BaOmer looks like in Israel. Tons of fires, all the kids out all night. This is one of the most fun parts of living in Eretz Yisrael. All the different fires that you have. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Isn't that not amazing? So much fun. Okay, now they're going to sing about Shimon Bar Yochai. Listen.